Another week, another game. This week I decided to hit the open seas and visit the Sea of Thieves. The game itself is an open world game where you play as a pirate, so, pretty straightforward. You can play with some friends, go on voyages, sink on those ships, find treasure, that typical pirate stuff that, is in every form of media ever. As a person who hates games with water, though, this was super tough. Super Mario 64 made me terrified of water levels. Thanks, Eel. And this is just one giant water level. It's so much fun, though. You can control the ship, which you can get one of 3 different sizes, depending on how many are in your crew. And you can do things from choosing the sail height to the direction of the sail that is affected by the wind and the waves and the storms and all of that stuff, and it really makes it seem like you're, controlling a pirate ship. It is very authentic in my opinion. I'm at a loss for words for that. The ship can get damaged. You can make sure that you have planks and you use your bucket to take care of it, but otherwise it's going to sink if it goes and has any sort of damage, and that does include either from enemies hitting it or, in my case, crashing into an island way too many times. Anyway, being an open world, the game doesn't have the most straightforward kind of concept for quests. You get thrown into the game and it's kind of very vague on what you need to do. You know that there's these 3 different factions that you can go and help in the game, and each have their own quests and voyages to go on, and that's where you kind of start and you do more things for them, and then they've added different tasks and kind of a story, different thing, like the cursed sails right now at the time of this video, that you can go and do. The first faction, the Gold Hoarders, do as exactly the name says, gives you voyages to find treasure. It's as simple as that. It's literally a treasure map. You have to find the island on your giant map, and then find where that X is on their map, and then match it and dig, and then give the treasure back. The second group is the Merchant Alliance, which again, like their name says, is all about selling. So you have to go and collect these animals in these cages, take them to a specific spot by a specific time, and go and get the gold there. The final group is the Order of the Souls, and they're all about killing. So they will go and basically give you bounties on dead pirates' heads who happen to be skeletons, so not like other players, just like the NPCs, enemies in the game. And so you have to go and fight them and collect these skulls and then give them back, and that's kind of what you have to go and do for all these voyages and quests, and each one will go and give you reputation and coins, which you can get different titles and different sails and different parts for the ship that I'm lacking on the name of, which I feel bad about not being a good pirate and knowing the parts of the ship. But overall, you can look at it and it is definitely something that's going to be repetitive, doing those tasks, getting gold, doing the tasks, getting gold. And there is a bit more that they're putting in, but I definitely think it's something that's better in a group. As a solo player, it is going to be more noticeable with that repetition, but with people who, are your friends or random people you meet on the internet, it could be a lot of fun. You can go on a lot of adventures, really get into character with it, and there's a lot of things you can go and do. And that's why I think everyone should at least go and give it a shot, either as a solo or as a group, or kind of take turns doing both and doing the different quests. There's so much to go and do, and you can kind of customize it how you want. It is a lot of fun. So with that, that's all I have for this week, and time for the hint for next week. After being on the sea, it's time to take care of the dead back on land. See you next week.